Hey everyone, it's Thor. Today is my first YouTube video of this series, so this is the introduction. And it's going to be three major areas. First, old games, which I'm probably most known for. I'm not particularly great at them these days, but I'm going to have some fun playing them, talking about them, giving them little reviews. And I'm going to get my little boy to play some of those as well. Doing new games, which my little one might help me with some more. And number three, PC upgrades, tips and tricks, how to get something put together on a budget, which I think these days is probably more apt than a lot of the high-end stuff. And I'm also going to give you a tour of the gaming room here. This is kind of a man cave, boy cave. My wife passed in 2017, and I've just pretty much been here going feral with games and electronics and stuff, and with all of the stuff going on in the world, I'm stuck here more than ever, and I've sort of been collecting things for a while. I got an old Trinitron here, which I'll show you shortly, as well as a PC there, and the new consoles over here, and I find myself with a lot of time now, so I figure this would be a good chance to start. So when I do the physical games that I've got, I'm going to be doing a drawing for Patreons, and then sending off the game that I play. I want to do about 2 videos a week for gaming, new games and old games. If I'm playing a new game, I'll do giveaways for like Steam codes, or people, when you register, send me a note on whether you've got, what your preferred platform is, what you've got, so that I can send you something that is relevant to you. Because, if you don't have a Genesis and you get a Genesis game from you, that's not super handy. But anyhow, the other section, about once a month, I want to do a PC build, and then I need suggestions on people to send the completed PCs to. So, I'm going to start with components or an upgrade of an OEM system, just a way to get a decent gaming system for a particular budget. And then I need to set it off somewhere. So if somebody needs a first gaming PC, or maybe they got something that won't play what they want to play, I need to get a list of people to award these things to. Otherwise I'm going to end up with too many computers. So I'd appreciate that. And for the Patreons, there's going to be a lot of other benefits, mostly giveaways. But I also need suggestions about other content that you'd like to see, and I want to do a little Q&As. Today the video is basically going to be just this little kind of tour of the game room, and firing up and showing you what I've got with the classic console set up here. And just saying hi, and thank you for watching it, and if you like it, just leave a comment. If you got suggestions, just send them in. I'm all ears, so let me know, and thank you very much. Forgot, some of y'all probably recognize this shirt. This is the original NWC shirt from 30 years ago. Yes, I'm very old. So that's what it is. It's the original one. I think they made a remake, but they changed Donkey Kong to Link for some reason. I don't normally wear this, but I thought for my first video saying hello that I would put it on. So that's what that is. Alright, game tour time. So this over here is my shelf of miscellaneous physical games. And we've got Genesis stuff, mostly boxed. Some of it does have manuals. Chris Tang, who worked on this, and also worked on Street Fighter stuff. He's a Sega World Champion, signed these for me, so these I'm not going to give away, but pretty much everything else is going to be a part of this Let's Play series. So I've got a few different things. Some of these are pretty funny, like they always put like a pun or something on these at this one place where I used to get these games. Jungle All the Way, Jungle Strike, so that's pretty cool. And I got some custom games here, or it's like hacks and ROM mods and stuff. S Factor, Sonic Factory. Some DS stuff. This is all my NES that I've got. I've got a one of the multi-carts with a lot of other games on it. Then I've got, of course, Tetris. So that's that. Super Nintendo. And would you believe 2 of my 3 64 games are Tetris related. So that's pretty good. Some PS4 stuff. My little boy likes a lot of these, although some of these are obviously not for him. This is actually a remake of one of my Genesis games. Target Earth is what this is. PS4 version, although I haven't really got a chance to play it much. These Yakuza games are a lot of fun. And then down here it gets a little more interesting. I got Game Boy TurboGrafx games. I got a couple of these. I used to have a lot more. Some long box PS1. And then, of course, Switch things. Got a import game. I don't have a way to play this on original hardware. I use an emulator on PC to play that one. Another Tetris, although I don't have a Switch anymore. I gave mine away. So I've got a few Switch games and no Switch for it. But I do have a DS, which I like to play the Advance Wars stuff for. It's the old DS Lite, lets you play the DS games or the Game Boy Advance. So that's pretty nice. Then PS1, and then down here is some more DS and Xbox and PlayStation 2 stuff. I guess not a lot. Dragon Ball Z and Risk. Over here is the PSVR guy. Is the new console section. This is the newer console section, just a TCL screen, and then the PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, original Xbox, which had some interesting games, GameCube, and then some controllers and stuff. This is the retro game section, so I've got a little multi-cart in there right now for the Genesis. And I got the NES with its EverDrive, and a TurboGrafx with the Turbo EverDrive. I don't have a Super Nintendo, so that's not going to be part of it to start with. I do have a little Genesis Mini over there, kind of hiding under the TV there, and it's running through this Marantz with these Sony speakers. I guess I like sound. I've got an old record player in the game room, which is kind of fun to throw some vinyl on when you're doing stuff. And I do have some Leonard Cohen vinyl. So over here, some music, which I guess is probably less interesting, but what is kind of funny is that over there under the Marantz, there's a Pioneer Laserdisc and CD player. I do have some Laserdiscs, so there's some pretty fun stuff. Top Gun. Let's see what else I got down here. Con. Of course. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Road Warrior. The audio quality on these Laserdiscs is really good. Of course, Raiders. I know some people are more partial to Crusade. I fall in the Raiders camp. They're both amazing, but something's just extra special about this one to me. I think it was one of the first movies I ever saw. And then, of course, I've got a lot of actual albums. This Stranger Things is kind of fun to put on. It's a good, gaming backdrop. It feels like you're hanging out with somebody. And, of course, my Leonard Cohen. Anyway, that's it for for that stuff. I do have the other Thor. That's about all I've got there. Oh, I just got this. I need to put this back. Check it out. Raising Arizona. I guess that goes in the Laserdisc section. I'm not sure why it's down there. All right, over here, this is going to be where Outgoing stuff. After I play it, and it's going to be ready to send off for Patreons. I got shelves for Outgoing stuff. You have some PC big box stuff that's kind of interesting. Might do some giveaways on this kind of thing. This is like a rare Quake 2 collection, Colossus for Linux. And Combat Flight Sim 3, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, which is kind of a funny game. That is not old, though. That's just a few years old. And an old Atari ST game, sealed. The Killing Game Show, which I don't remember if I ever played this. I used to have an Atari ST a long time ago. Summoner, which I don't remember. Ultimate Doom, Enter the Matrix. I think some people say this game is alright. I don't think I've ever played it. I don't remember where I got this. I have a bunch of models for some reason. I forget where I got these. I need to give these away. It's older stuff. And then this is my PC setup. So I actually still like to have the ability to put in, an optical disc. So I got a little drive there. So this thing's kind of bulky, but it does a good job. Do all my PC builds, the little magnet filter and the Asus screen. I got a little second screen here. This is a weird monitor that has wireless phone charging. So it's a strange screen. Odyssey, this thing kind of makes me a little nauseous. I tried the Walking Dead game, which was pretty cool, but I can't do it for very long. And then got a little AVR here for the system. I actually got my center channel kind of hiding behind my screen there. But yeah, that's the game room. Oh, I forgot to show something about this setup. So something about these screens, the professional, the PVM Sonys are really nice, but they're also incredibly expensive. So what I did was got the next best thing as far as a CRT, which is a Trinitron that has the component HD, and they have these adapters where it takes the RGB output, which is native on Genesis, and gives you component out that takes that RGB and translates it to a way that the TV can see it, which is a lot better than just the regular composite video. And the results are pretty nice. Let me start up the game, and we'll see how she looks. I think I got, yeah, Musha is selected. So let me move over so I can hopefully get a better view of it. Hello again. Yeah. Yep. It's really kind of hard to tell on this camera, but the quality is far better than it was. It was really blurry with the RF output. And then I have the audio to get stereo out of a Genesis. The Mark I, you have to use the front output, and that's going to that Marantz there. So works out pretty well. Anyway, thanks for taking the game room tour with me. Let's see, there's a couple other things. Oh yeah, this is my favorite piece of art in the room. It's my son Torsten. He drew this. Torsten loves cats. He's a big fan of cats. And I got True Detective, Leonard Cohen, and then one of my favorite movies, and another one of my favorite movies. And these were just free giveaways, so I'm not like the world's biggest Rambo fan, or I didn't even think Midway was that great, but I do have Torsten Macaroni art here. He made that when he was like 2. And then our cowboy hats, because we do live in Texas. Anyway, welcome to my channel again. Send me your requests.